Shalom. All praise going on to Yahweh, Bashim, Yarsharala, Bashim, Rakakadash, double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles, great millstone. Also to you brothers out there putting out this truth faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters tuning in, Shalom. And once again, we're going to address this MOTB because you have these jabronis, okay, from IUIC and the other various group out there that basically misleading the sheeps, okay, out there, okay, and particularly these are the 2/3 out there, but we do have some of the helpfully elect that's a part of that group out there that they're misleading, okay, talking about the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, is the white woman, or it's the thoughts that's in our mind, okay, meaning that what they refuse to acknowledge, okay, which is being taught here at Great Millstone, okay, and likewise Archeom that's still doing this work for Yahushua Mashiach, okay, on the highways and the byways, that the MOTB, okay, that the book of Revelations 13, verse 16 speaks about is the microchip. Now, I'm going to bring this video because we're going to break this down real simple as we're going to take a look at this, okay, because we've got to stop these doggone idiots that are out there that think that they're educated, but are actually the real vile, dumb asses here, okay, traders here in Yarsharala, Israel, so-called Black American Latinos, okay, and you've got this chain of ignorance, okay, that's wrapped around, okay, the Aquat and the Archeom that's out there, okay, that's listening to this foolishness, okay, and we're not going to tolerate that. So let's go into this and make this very simple here. So using visuals, we're going to see here, what does it say here? This is the book of Revelations 13 and verse 16. It says, and he caused it all. Who caused it all? Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had that mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now we are going to dissect, okay, this with lots of visuals, okay, and videos, okay, to really edify the sheep out there who are wondering what this is, okay. You after this, you cannot deny what the mark of the beast is, okay, the MOTB is, okay. So we take a look here, and you're looking at it on the screen, okay, and it's highlighted. Now, when you look at this picture here, what you see here, you see the microchip that's embedded, okay? They call it the RFID microchip, okay? That's embedded. This is used currently right now in animals. People right now in Switzerland and Sweden are now getting this, and they're using this to do a lot of what? Transactions, okay? Let's continue on here. Okay, now many of you know you had this guy here, okay, this is Elon Musk, right? And Elon Musk, okay, that came up with Neuralink, okay. Now, of course, they're peddling it as what? Okay, a new miracle way, you know, using technology to do what? Make people do what? Think, walk, okay, heal, all of those things. Because why? We know the devil is wicked, okay. The so-called white man is very deceiving, okay. Now, let's move a little further here because we've seen, let's take a look at the current transaction methods, okay. Because we're going to really break this down, IUIC and you doggone knuckleheads out there, okay? I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself of what you're saying, okay? This is the current transaction methods that's used today, okay? You have what is called cash, okay? You give cash and you receive what? A tangible item, okay? Or an intangible item. You can use a check, okay? You write a check and you get what? A tangible item or an intangible item, okay? And you also have credit card, okay? This is electronic, okay? And you do what? You pay and you get a tangible item or an intangible item, okay? So these are the current transaction that we got going on right now, okay? Now, let's go back to the scripture again because there's some things you need to take a look at here. When you go into Revelations 13, verse 16, and it says, and he caused it all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. Keyword right there, buy and sell, okay? Now, let's take a look at that. There's a reason why Yahushua had the authors put that there, because we're in a time of what? Buying and selling. This is how the world operates, okay? This is nothing new, okay? Buy and sell. So this is how the Lord gave us, okay, a clue as to what this is going to be, okay? So when you go into the word buy, it says to obtain something by paying money for it, okay? Let's go back. What we see here, it says buy, okay, or sell. Let's take a look at the word sell. And it says the exchange of goods or services for money. Both of these are saying the exact same thing, okay? You obtain something, okay, by paying for it, okay, you buy it, okay, and you exchange something or sell it, okay, for what? Money, okay? So real simple there. So it cannot be the embargo, or it could be the white woman, or whatever the case is like that, or it's the thoughts in your mind. Because if you actually, when you take a look at electronic transactions, it's all binary, okay? Henceforth, when you take a look a little further into the scripture, what does it say here? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Everything we have on this earth is about, and especially in this time and age we're in right now, 2023, is what? All binary, okay? Everything is written in code, okay? Now I know these guys probably don't have coding backgrounds. They don't have any type of cyber engineering background. None of that stuff, okay? Because if they did, they wouldn't come up with such stupid nonsense. And it says, here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of beasts, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, now many brothers have broken that down, but when we take a look at this, we can see, okay, that what? You have electronic transaction, okay, when you're dealing with the credit cards, when you're dealing with anything with computer right now, because we're in that stage right now, okay, it is dealing with what? Zeros and ones, okay? And brothers have gone into how this number was coded. Okay, this is going to be an electronic system. It's not going to be, okay, a so-called white woman. You can take a white woman, okay, but obviously, you're not going to be able to get anything with a white woman, and certainly not with our minds, okay, or the things and thoughts that we are thinking. Because when you take a look at our mind is like a kaleidoscope of wickedness. Okay, so nobody on this earth would be saved. Not the hopefully elect, not the wicked, not the sons of man, nobody, okay? Because all through our mind right now, you have the brothers right now, okay, bringing up videos about what? You have demons attacking brothers right now, okay? And I'm one of them, okay? We're all going through this time right now where these demons are attacking us. Why? Because this is how the Lord is giving us, putting us through those tests and make us, build us up and make us stronger, okay? Because you can have the real demon, wicked man that's going to tempt you, okay, with a whole lot of different things here. And as we're going to go a little further, okay, to where Yarsharala Mashiach said what? He's going to keep us from that hour of temptation. Okay, now it's not literally an hour, okay? It's going to be a time, a horrible tribulation that's going to be going on this earth, in which this man is bringing on this system, okay, where electronic transactions are binary, okay? Okay, so this is how this is going to be going. Now, they had started, okay, to position themselves, okay, starting with this doggone scandemic, okay, in 2020, when they had you wear the mask, okay, and then they bought this electronic, okay, device to test your temperature. Now, when you take a look at that, okay, Neuralink, okay, how do you think that they're going to, how do you think they're going to be dealing with this? When you go back to the scriptures, what does it say here? It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now, when you go back and you take a look at this, okay, it happens so that Neuralink has something to do with what? In your brain, which is in your head. Your brain, okay, goes all the way up to your forehead, okay? And you go back and you take a look at this, you can see where they were scanning your head. So they're conditioning you. This was a conditioning fact. They've already been conditioning us, okay, with all of the electronics. When you take a look at how they have the app right now, which is what you use now with these phones, okay, are able to do what? Do those transactions, okay, in real time, okay? And so when you look, when you take a look at that, they're moving to do what? Get rid of the petrodollar. The petrodollar is going to be going away, okay? That is going to be going away. And what you have right now is a whole new world, okay, that these people are looking to build, called a new world order, okay, on which they're looking to do what? Connect the entire earth, okay, through these transactions, okay? Remember, we talk about what? Binary transaction, okay? Electronic transactions are binary. And right now they have the system already in place, okay? The conditioning is already there. And now what they've come up with, okay, through all of their lies and deceit, is they're telling you that we're going to put a chip, okay, in your head, okay, in your brain, which is going to make you more intelligent, okay, make you more smarter, okay. It's also going to heal you, make you be able to see. But in reality, it's going to be an ability to do transaction, okay. In real time, you're going to be able to blink your eyes and do what? Have those transactions going. And on top of that too, what else are they doing? They're also going to implant, okay, in your right hand, okay, in the palm of your hand, what? The microchip. Okay, they're going to do that. They're going to implant that microchip in your right hand. Okay, and with that microchip in your right hand, okay, it is going to do what? It's going to give you the ability to do what? To buy. Okay, buy. Okay, so that means what? somebody has to sell. Okay? And if somebody's going to buy, it says, when you go back in the Revelations again, okay, what does it say? It says, and that no man may buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So every single person, okay? So the person that's going to be selling to you has to do what? Has to make those purchases, okay, to put it in the store or to put it online, okay? So which means what? They would have to have what? The mark, the chip in implant. Okay, in order to buy that, execute that transaction, and in order for the selling it, okay, and for you to buy it, okay, because they're going to sell it to you, you have to have that chip. Okay, so either way you put it, it's a system that is going to trap everybody on this earth. And that's why it says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Nobody's going to escape from this, okay? Because when you take a look at it, okay, all of these, the old way of doing things is going to be null and void. Okay, the petrodollar is going to be taken out. Okay, it's certainly okay. As cute as these so-called white women may be to IUIC and the rest of these doggone hypocritical false prophet. Okay, you certainly cannot buy with a doggone white woman. Okay, and it certainly hell is not the thoughts in our head, because the thoughts in our head is constant wickedness. We, the servant of Yarsharala Mashiach, have a hard time as it is, and which is why we have to continuously throw a prayer. Okay, and take counsel with the elders and the teachers and apostles of Great Millstone, and likewise brother, okay, for support, because why? We have these spiritual demons that are coming at us very, very, very hard, because they want to get your soul. Okay, they don't want to see you go, okay, in those chariots and get that new body, okay, and rule this earth. So let's break this down again, okay. It is not the so-called white women. It is not your thoughts. Okay, it is going to be, the way you're going to be doing transaction is going to be scanning your hand, because you're going to have a microchip in your hand. Okay, and they're going to scan your head, and you can see right here how this is going to look. Okay, because they've conditioned you. So IUIC, okay, you need to understand this. Okay, stop doggone bearing false lies out there, misleading the sheep, because you're making yourself look as ignorant and stupid as you actually look. Okay, you sound stupid, you look stupid. Okay, and this is clearly a very relatively easy way of explaining it. Okay, through video and picture. Of course, y'all are not going to do that. Okay, because y'all don't serve the Lord, so you're not going to sit down and take the time to go there and educate, okay, Jake them the right way. As you know, Jake has what? The attention span of a 4-year-old, which is what? A minute if you're lucky. Okay, this is Revelations 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is a judgment that's come from Yahweh Shemashah upon the whole entire earth. Okay, there's not going to be any way out of this except Yahushua Mashiach is going to do what? Protect us from bowing down to this doggone man and his ways, that he's going to do things. Because guess what? The old way of doing things right now, getting away, that the unlevel playing field that's out there right now, and people being able to slip past the system, is going to be going out, is going to be null and void. Let's face it, IUIC. You better understand, this is a global connection. This is not going away. This is a judgment that's coming from the Lord himself. Okay, and so closing out, the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is the microchip. Lord willing, you will edify. I'd like to close out by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers that put on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.